What's up, you Lucid investors and moneymakers? Welcome back to the channel. Lucid is down 4.45% today, or 33 cents, but it is forming very bullish pattern. I wanted to share a couple of pieces of information with you as to what I see when I look at this chart. So I'll be looking into that. We'll be talking about their volume and how Lucid is moving. We'll talk about overall how market is doing versus how Lucid is doing. Given that Nasdaq was down 112 points, S&P was down 35 points, and Dow Jones was down close to 400 points, 1.07% in a red. Lucid did pretty well in my opinion. We're down close to $6.86, and we got back up, and we are closed about the price point that I really like. I'll be talking about that. If you take a look at this particular chart, you should be able to see that for the most part, we stayed above the moving average. The moving average, the 50-day moving average right here is this red bar or the red chart that you see. For the most part, this blue line, as you can see, it is above the moving average, and that's the real-time price point for 1 day. And we were closed at $7.07, $7.08, which is above and beyond 1 day moving average, which is a bullish sign. And if you take a look at the RSI, that is 50. That suggests not an overbought, not an oversold condition, which is very, very exciting personally for me. And if you take a look at the 5-day chart, you should be able to see, even if we dropped right here from $7.46 to $6.86, which was the low price point today. Take a look right here, $6.86 and $7.28. It is still forming a bullish pattern because $6.99 is the moving average for last 5 days. We are still trending above and beyond the moving average. We are at $7.07. Pretty massive update I wanted to share with you, which is really the key for a 1 month moving average. We started seeing, except today, we started seeing the green juicy bar, which suggests a pretty bullish sign. Once again, buying volume. People are believing in Lucid. Overall, people are buying Lucid and not selling, and that's what I can take out of this chart. And also the RSI is pretty strong, 56 RSI. Relative Strength Index, if it's not an overbought, not an oversold condition, that's a pretty bullish sign. So that's the chart analysis. One of the things I also wanted to mention to you is while we are staying above and beyond the moving average, we did not break out of $7. Take a look. For last 3 or 4 trading sessions, we are up and above $7, and we are sustained there. Now, in my opinion, if you go back and if I show you this chart slightly more, you should be able to see that once we can go above this $8.60 range, we can call it officially that we can hit again $10, so double digit. But we'll need to see where this stock go from here. Now, overall, Tesla was down 2.10% during the trading session. By the way, before I go ahead, I just wanted to ask you if you can hit the like button. I do a ton of research. I put in my own time, energy, and efforts. In return, all I ask you is to hit the like button. If today's your lucky day, do click the join button and help out this channel with a couple of bucks. I'll really appreciate it. You can also click the thanks button for that matter. But all in all, Tesla was down today $2.10% or $5.94. NIO was down, so it was not a great day for EV market or for the market in general. NIO was down 6.46%. We went below $10. For the clarity, I still own NIO stock, and I'm pretty bullish. Now don't take my words for granted. Do your own due diligence. I'm not a financial advisor, nor I'm a certified professional. This is just for entertainment purposes, and I'm sharing my thoughts. This is my way to give back to the community. But going back, why Wall Street is underestimating Lucid stock by 70% plus. Now, it possesses significant untapped potential that investors seeking to expose out of the EV stock. Of course, it's a cash-burning business, but their cash is pretty healthy. Their balance sheet is pretty healthy. For Lucid, the company's overlooked technology and renewable energy division are largely being ignored by the analysts who are covering this stock. Now, in my opinion, it can do 2x. I have been talking on my channel, so do hit the like button if you haven't already. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on some of the juicy updates. And the company has plans to enter into the Chinese market by selling imported cars and exploring local production options as part of the EV strategy in China. Now, if they can unlock this EV opportunities in China, they're unlocking a bigger market. But why someone would buy Lucid stock? And I really quickly touch upon, because this is pretty relevant, that Lucid Group, again, has immense potential, particularly in technology and renewable energy division, which often is overlooked by the analysts, right? They will all tell you to buy when it will go to $9, because there is another pump coming up for $10 to $11. But again, it's a risk versus reward game. The low number of rating and price targets indicates that Lucid's true value is underestimated. It should be traded around $38 compared to the current price point or whatever that they're talking about. But all in all, what I want to say is it has $14.88 billion in market cap. They have a ton of really attractive KPIs, key performance indicators, right? Let's take a look. The Q1 gap, 43 cents, which is negative, of course, because this is a cash burning business, I already told you. But one thing you want to notice, it's not that negative compared to many other companies. However, we are at the tail of this low price point for Lucid in terms of the stock price, right? 686 or 546, as you can see, 52 weeks low, we hit before just a couple of weeks ago. Take a look. We went to $5.47. Can we go back there? Yes. But the point is, if you go back there, we can quickly jump back up as well. Take a look. 35% up just within a week-ish. And we sustained this momentum. So that's the key. It's not about how low you can go. It's about how quickly you can jump back. And take that opportunity. If you want to buy, sell, or hold, up to you. But I do think that it's a pretty lucrative price personally for myself. Another thing is, company's revenue is on the north of $149 million US, which is up close to 160% year-over-year growth. And you can clearly see, I have been telling you this, and I want to remind you once again that $149 million in Q1 compared to last year Q1, $57.68 million. And that has improved a ton over time. Q2, $97 million. Q3, $195 million. Q4 2022, $257 million. Q1 this year, $149 million. As you can see, and there is a massive push coming up. I expect it'll hit $200 million, hopefully in Q2 when we see the numbers. So stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. Another thing is, they have pretty good projections in terms of the number of vehicles, 225%, 291% growth by year over year. And they have also approximately $4.1 billion in liquidity, which is expected to be for funding for the company and keep operations up and running. And why they are not super worried about cash? Because of this reason. They also announced $3 billion raise from Saudi Public Wealth Fund, PIF, and stock offering. This luxury EV maker Lucid said that they're raising, or they said actually in May, end of May, early June, $3 billion via new stock offering. About $1.8 billion of that will come from PIF, private placement with the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund, that owns about 60% of this automaker company. And then the rest, you already know that they'll start selling, and then there will be some margin as well that they'll be booking some profitability, hopefully in 2024, early 2024, in my understanding. They are raising about $3 billion through the new equity offering, with majority coming from Saudi Arabia, controls the luxury electric vehicle maker. Shares of company is struggling, and Lucid said that $1.8 billion of the total will come from a private placement of stock with Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund, PIF. And PIF owns about 60.5% of Lucid. Now, as you already know, Saudi funds, they have a ton of money, so money won't be a problem for Lucid as long as they have Saudi on their side, right? Another thing, again, we spoke about the volume and stuff, but their volume is pretty healthy in my opinion. 32 million is the average volume. We did 44 million right now. I checked, there is no short volume data just available yet for today's market, but I'll keep you posted I'll keep you posted tomorrow instead of today, because I wanted to quickly do this video because the signals that I'm seeing is pretty amazing that I want to see. And again, our volume is the same, pretty much in the ballpark of 40 and 50 million. We really would love to see the volume goes above 108 million. Before that, the stock will need to come down a bit, and you will see a spark of the volume. The reason is people really believe that it can double. Now, if you go to $5, it's pretty quick to get $10, which is $5, 5 times 2, 100% return on your investment. And there are so many people who are bullish about all, actually, Lucid, Tesla, and NIO. We have seen Tesla, how much it went up. Take a look right here, year to date. We are up 155%. Lucid, if you take a look at year to date, and there are some challenges because this is a stock. Again, Lucid is 14% up year to date, or 15%, 14.75%, as you can see right here. Part of the reason is Tesla is not a target for short sellers. You know, Elon Musk, he can make things happen, so people stay away from shorting Tesla too much. Now, if you think about 6 months, Tesla is up 130%. 1 month, it's 23% up. My point is, Lucid is not up, given that, even though it has fundamentals, it has strong potential, it is an attractive stock, and which is why, which is where, and which is how you can create value out of a stock. People will rush to buy Tesla, people will rush to buy NIO when it will be $12, $13, $14. But as you can see, when it's down, that's when the real opportunity. For myself, I can really tell you if it goes back to $7, NIO, I'm buying as much as I can. Actually, I did buy, swing traded, made some money, and called it a day. Again, if it goes below $8.50, this is my time. That will be my time. I'll start buying again NIO. Again, for Lucid, I'm still waiting for the right price point to get in, and I'm not saying I'll quickly get out, but if I find enough opportunity in other stock, I want to free up my fund so I can buy something that is going to skyrocket, right? Many times I already told you I have my own exit strategy. You should go into any stock with your own exit strategy instead of listening to someone random on YouTube. But you can follow this channel, at least make this channel as part of your due diligence. I'll keep you posted. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.